Into the bus stop. Um, she was walking down Lyons Avenue. Many of us probably never even drive down on Lyons Avenue, much more walk. The article says that when she was walking 6 a.m. in the morning to her job, that she was drugged down the street and they were eating her. You stop and think about that for a moment. I mean, if it happened to you or to me or to one of our loved ones, just stop and think about that for a moment. Should we be having 15 dogs roaming loose in the streets, in the inner city of streets? This is Lyons Avenue. This is not that far away from here. I understand that she survived, but you know, that should have never ever happened. I understand that you're going to start euthanizing dogs. This is what I understand. I understand that's the answer. I don't believe it's the solution. So I'm asking the city to do the right thing and handle it the right way. There are still children and families walking down those streets. And I just want to ask the city of Houston, what is the way that you're correcting this or addressing this?
Does that complete your statement?
Uh,
Ms. Martin, thank you for being here as a citizen, for voicing your concerns and wanting to hold us accountable as a city to make sure we're doing more. BARC has embarked on a number of efforts to try to reduce our overpopulation of animals, stray cats as well. And so it's a multi-pronged approach. One has been traditionally, lack of funding directed towards this. We try to increase that. We try to increase our spay-neuter rates as well, our adoption rates. So there's been a large overhaul of BARC over the last few years that we definitely think it's heading in the right direction. In terms of the issue of euthanasia, we're still not fully a no-kill city at BARC because we have such a huge volume, especially of dogs that come in on a daily basis, that we just can't maintain that many dogs. Some are, ill, and there's a number of issues. It's a very complex issue, but I guarantee you that BARC is working very hard. Very near that area where that incident happened, previous to that, we had what we call a beachhead operation. We're aggressively doing spay neuter and a number of projects in that community, and we're looking to expand that model throughout the city once we develop a little bit further. We have an upcoming event as well. Mr. Newport is here. He could give you a long list of things that we're working on, to try to address this issue. It's not an easy fix. This predates even this administration, this type of issue. So I know that under this administration, we work very hard to try to address the issues, but it's not going to be overnight. A lot of it is pet owner responsibility up front, and making sure that we have responsible pet owners that don't allow the loose dogs and these type of things that occur. And so I'll have you visit with Mr. Newport, and he can give you some more feedback on specific things that BARC is doing to address this issue in the community.
Yes, sir. He did actually call me yesterday.
Yeah, and he's here too.
Yes, and I actually, as many of us have go out in the streets, and I feed the dogs and I give them water, and I do, it's my own, after 8 hours of working, that's the last thing I want to do. But because so many of us have become concerned, these dogs, you and I, or whoever have dogs or animals or pets, ours are domesticated because they grow up in a loving, caring home. These dogs, because they're, been brought up in the streets, they're in survival mode. So when they saw her, 15 packs, those dogs didn't just get there overnight. They had to be there for some time, but nobody said any or did anything about it. So
Yeah.
it's not there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not,
And wish we had an easy answer and a ready solution as well. It's something I've been interested in. I know Councilmember Rodriguez has been an advocate as well, addressing it through the budget process and also working with some of the organizations such as Friends for Life, Bio Dogs, and many others that are doing great work in the community. It's not an easy fix, but it's something that we're committed to working on, and we definitely appreciate your input. And I encourage you to visit with Mr. Newport here in person, because he does a very good job.
Okay, I will, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms.